Yeah, Mafia Magazine Radio.
Yeah, this is JT. I was supposed to call tonight at 9 o'clock.
Hey, JT, what's good, baby? Hold on for a second. Let me set you up real quick, all right?
All right.
For all my listeners out there, man, I got the opportunity to sit down with one of the game's new and up and coming rap sensations. And this cat goes by the name of JT. And we're going to sit down with JT for a little while. And he's going to let us know, man, what it takes for him to make the music that he makes. So, JT, baby, how the industry treat you these days, son?
Hey, what up, man? It's your boy JT, man.
Yeah,
Still doing my thing.
Yeah. So let's start it off like this, there, man. Tell everybody where you originally from and how long you actually been doing your thing.
All right. Well, I was born down in Florida. I then moved to New York, and I've been up in PA for a while now. I've probably been rapping for close to 4 years now, and happily, things starting to pop off right now.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So you're like a real rap sensation. I mean, I'm hearing buzz about you all over the place, man. And you've just been rapping for about 4 years. So that tells me, man, you started at a real young age, huh?
Yeah, man. I didn't really always just hop in the studio. It always started out with a little nervous, posting songs. How people thought of it. But when my closest friends, came to me, they was like, "Yo, that new joint hot. Yo, you gotta post that. Yo, this hot. Yo, you gotta post that." So I was like, I started posting songs, and it slowly progressed.
Yeah, no doubt. So who was your inspiration? I mean, at some point, you had to hear something or somebody, and something gave you some inspiration to say, "I can do this." But not only can I do this, but I can do this really well.
It was probably a few years ago when I was my sister. I was sitting down with my sister, and she had the 8 Mile movie, and being a white rapper, that really clicked.
Right.
Seeing all that, seeing all the hype, how a white kid come up in the game and kill it. So I never really started rapping then, but that's how I knew I had the feel and I had the taste that this is what I wanted to
do. Yeah, baby, ain't no doubt about it. It sounds like you doing your thing. So I got a question for you. Like when you first started doing your thing to where you are now, man, how do you see your progression? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you feel your progression is coming, your lyrics, your music, your tracks. I mean, you tell us the story, man, and how you feel like you've progressed up to this point.
I probably, it started, just making songs. People saying, "Oh, yeah, he could rap, but is he telling a story?"
Right.
And that's when I started touching people. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started people feeling. I try to relate as much as I can to kids that are, around my age. And when I had, a couple kids come up to me and say, "Yo, this track, that's real, yo. Like, I really, I'm bumping that in my car, yo. I really vibe out to that because that's the kind of shit I'm going through."
Right.
That's honestly what made me think, like, all right, I'm telling stories that people are feeling. I'm telling stories that people can relate to. So I just got, people obviously feeling me. So, why stop?
Right. No doubt. Yeah. So when you first started your quest on being one of the baddest rappers in the game today, I see you had a little head start, man. You know what I'm saying? Your peoples made sure that you had a nice studio and tell us a little bit about how that all came about.
That came about when I went to my father. I was like, he knew I was rapping. He knew I was making songs. He was like, yeah, chase dreams, like any other father would say.
Right.
But when he came to me and he said, "Joe, this is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna throw a couple thousand on the studio for you. We're gonna build a studio in the extra room we got in the house." I say, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
No
and the fact that what happened?
Yeah, no doubt. Continue, man.
Yeah, so once he threw down the money, all that money to get me the right equipment, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be my thing. And then it slowly progressed, and people started hearing about me, and I got connected with John Jackson of Guapo Promotions, and that's what I'm repping right now. And he got me in the studio down in Orange, New Jersey, and that was an experience, because that's a full out, that's the real deal. And being in there, it's a dream that any other kid just trying to make it feels. And I got the chills when I walked in that studio, and I was like, "Yo, this is the real deal. Like, we really about to get it."
Yeah, no doubt, baby. So what do you feel like you best at now? Like, Do you produce your own beats? You know what I'm saying? I already know you probably write your own lyrics. But
Yeah.
how did your production game come along? I mean, how you feeling like that? I mean, are you making your own beats? Are you putting this all down yourself?
I mean, I got a beat maker that yet again my father put the money down for, and I'm still learning that because that's a little, that's a whole nother step from just writing the music, is to sit down and produce the beats. But right about now, I'm just getting a lot of beats from producers that are feeling my music and they're throwing me beats.
Right.
So that's how I'm doing that. But when it comes to the editing part, I taught myself. Like I said, my father bought me the stuff. I sat for days, weeks, whatever it took to learn, watch videos. How do I get my vocals right? And then I just got it. And all my friends sit here like, yo, how you know how to do all this? I say, yo, it's dedication. You got to sit here and work and work and work, and it'll come along.
Yeah, no question, baby. So tell everybody, man, what was your first project, man, the first project that you actually put down that you can remember that after you finished the project, you said to yourself, now this is what it's supposed to sound like, and now I'm on my way.
I think honestly, my first couple of tracks, it was a little shaky. I wasn't, it wasn't really that nice. I mean, I liked it. The words were all there, but when I first started, it was hard to find the flow. I was a little off the beat. I wasn't really, really getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But probably the first song I probably got good feedback on lately was probably you know the language. No, it wasn't. It started from the bottom remix I did, and I got a lot of feedback from that, and they was like, "Yo, you sounding like a young Drake on that," and how that's something I idolize Drake too, because a lot of people say when I rap I sound like him.
Right.
That's nothing. I ain't ashamed of that because Drake's killing the game right now. So
No question.
that's probably the first track that people recognize.
Yeah, no doubt. So where do you actually derive? I mean, you've already kind of touched on it a little bit, but I want you to kind of expand upon it a little bit of where you actually derive your material from. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people can kind of just look and see something or hear a conversation or whatever the case is, and then all of a sudden they can put it down on paper. Give us a little insight on, man, and where you derive your material from.
Every day, every day is another day that I get new material. Every day is different.
Right.
I wake up, I experience new things every day, and any life changing thing I experience is straight on the pad, straight in the studio. You know what I'm saying? And that's how even in school. Literally, I go to school, wake up in the morning, I'd write in school, I'd get home, lay it down on the track, save it, release it, get feedback all over again.
Yeah, no question. Yeah. Where did Quad 4 Entertainment come from, man? How did y'all put that together?
One of my boys, one of my closest friends, he knew him personally. I forget from where, but he knew him personally, and he had his card, and we called him up, and we was like, he was like, look, I got a friend JT, he raps. I need you, check him out, see how you like him, and he checked me out. The next day, gives me a call. He's like, yo, we gotta start working. And that's ever since then, this thing's been happening.
Yeah, because your voice, you way ahead of your time. I mean, I've been in the game for a long time, believe me. And when I heard it, my man, big shout out to John Jackson. My man sent that over to me. He was like, yo, check this out. And when I listened to it, I said, yo, let's get him in here. Let's get this done. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like you on your way to big things, And, the rap game needs some new blood. You know what I mean? Because some of the stuff, because some of the stuff that's out here now is kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah, no doubt, baby.
I feel that.
Yeah, so what's your current project that you're working on now? You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all sent me over some tracks. Let me know where all that came from. The name of the CD, mixtape, or whatever it is. Just give us some insight on all that you're working on right now.
All right, so the couple tracks he sent you, those are gonna be some of the songs that are gonna be on the mixtape.
Okay.
That should be coming out early August. I think the mixtape, is gonna be hot. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that people ain't hear from me yet, and most of the time I usually kept it real on the songs, and I think this time I needed something to hype the people up. You know what I'm saying? I needed some some things that got the party rocking, and that's what I think people should be expecting on this one coming up.
Right. Right. So you got any videos coming up that's gonna complement some of the songs that you're gonna have on your mixtape?
Yeah. We got a video out right now. It's nothing, it's not too crazy, but we are working and we're talking about it, and we got things set up for one of the singles on one of the tracks on the mixtape, and we're doing our best. It's gonna be hot though. I can promise you that.
Yeah, no doubt, baby. I heard some of it, so I know it's gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no question about that. So, are you on the road right now? Are you doing venues? Are you know what I'm saying? You entertaining folks? I mean, tell us where we need to see you at, or where we can't come see you at.
Yeah, I ain't on. I got July 8th. I'm gonna be down in New York, Manhattan, Tamil Hall.
Okay.
July 8th. I got a venue down there. July 8th. A bunch of rappers gonna be there, a bunch of underground hot kids that could spit, and we all gonna be killing it that night. So, whoever can come out, like I said, Tamil Hall in Manhattan, in New York, and it's gonna be dope that night.
Yeah, no doubt. For all my listeners out there, man, y'all got the opportunity to hear first right here on Mafia Live Radio, baby. And I got my man JT. He's letting us know, man, what it take for him to put down the music that he music that he put down. Hey, make sure y'all stay locked in right here, baby, because we got about 2 or 3 of them tracks, man. We gonna bang for JT so he can really let you know how he putting it in. Hey, JT, baby, listen, man. I appreciate you coming out, man. You spending your time with us, man. And I just want to say to you, man, anything that we can do for you, we can help you out, man. Don't hesitate to reach out to us, man, because we got you,
No doubt, man. Shouts to Quad4 Promotions, John Jackson. It's your boy JT, man. We doing it.
Yeah, no question, baby. Hey, one more time, man. I want you to plug everything and everybody, man, that's helped you get to the point to where you are today.
I want to shout out, like I said, John Jackson. Shout out John Jackson. Shout out my parents, no doubt. Shout out my brother. Shout out my man, D Dollars, John Ford. All my amigos. We doing it now.
No question. Hey, let me just say this to you, baby. May you be blessed in everything that you do, and may that you prosper in all that you do. You heard?
Much love, much love.
No doubt, baby. Peace.